FANTOM finally broke out of this longer bearish trend, so we finally have the bullish confirmation that we will see higher prices now. But what will be the next potential price targets and at which zones I could buy some more FANTOM for my portfolio. In this video I will talk about FANTOM and share my price prediction for the future. Before we go into the content, be sure to join my free Telegram group. I share there daily updates about FANTOM, Bitcoin and all other cryptocurrencies. First link in the description. So after FANTOM's extreme explosion in the beginning of this year, we then saw this longer bearish trend. We then came all the way down into this last demand zone, which was the start of this very bullish push. And as I'm often saying in my videos, if we come back into this last demand zone, the chance that big player came here into the market and defend their position. So the chance is high that we can continue the bullish momentum. And we then also perfectly break this last supply zone to the upside. And in my last video, I also said that the chance is way higher that we finally see the bullish explosion out of this supply zone. And from this zone, we saw a price increase over 48%. And from the last lows to the price right now, we saw a move about 180%. So congrats to everybody who took a trade here on FANTOM. So as I said, we finally have this bullish confirmation because we were in this bearish daily structure and we finally broke this last high to the upside, which led to this lower low. So we are clearly in a daily bullish trend again. But what could be the next very bullish price targets? As you can see, we have this last high right here at 85 cents. And often over important highs, there's much liquidity. So I think this is the very next interesting zone. And we could see a pullback from this last zone because the stronger an uptrend is, the higher is the chance that we are seeing a larger pullback. But right now we don't see any pullbacks. We just see bullish strongness. And if we also can break this one, maybe retest it, then of course this last high here at 96 cents is the next bullish price target. And if we can also break this one to the upside, then of course this last high right here at $1.22 is very realistic and the next potential price target. And if we are looking at the weekly time frame, you can see FANTOM looks really bullish because from this last low right here in 2021, we saw this bullish increase. We then perfectly retested this last demand zone. Then we saw this bullish structure. We saw this last high, made a higher low right here, as I said, this last retest of this demand zone. And right now we are seeing the bullish explosion and the chances high that we can continue. And if we are then breaking this last high, then the real bullish explosion can begin. And the next potential interesting zone is the high right here at $1.68. And then of course we have the high right here at the all-time high at $3.47. So I think FANTOM looks really bullish on the technical view, and also from the fundamentals, this is a very nice project. Because FANTOM is right now one of the bigger projects. We are right now in place 46 of all cryptocurrencies with a market cap of $2.2 billion. And I think FANTOM was one of the best performing ones in 2021. And we right now have also that FANTOM migrated to Sonic. So we have a rebranding and the chance that much more capital comes into this coin is very high. So from the technicals and from the fundamentals, I'm very bullish on this project. And if we are using the Fibonacci tool, we will get the next potential long-term price targets for this bull run. And as you can see, we have this next potential zones. And I think this one right here at $5.53 is very realistic because I think we will see higher prices than the last all-time high. And I think this one is very realistic because we have much potential to the upside because we have a high market cap. But I think FANTOM has the potential to reach a market cap of $10 to $20 billion. So if we are coming into this zone, I think the chance is really high that I will take much profits from my portfolio because, as I said, in this last bearish cycle, I bought many FANTOM in this area about 10 to 20 cents. So if we would reach this next potential price targets, we would have a potential over 2000% profit. So I'm really happy if we're reaching this one. Of course, if I'm super optimistic, we could also reach this potential price target of $8.85. But I'm more realistic one. And if we are seeing even higher prices, I'm also really happy because I will take large profits right here and have some FANTOM left. And I will take some profits again right here. But I think this one right here at $5.53 is way more realistic for this bull run to happen. So for the medium and long term, I'm very bullish on FANTOM and I think the chances are that we can see a real bullish explosion. But what would be the next potential zones where I buy some FANTOM again? So if we are now seeing a small pullback into this last high right here at nearly 65 cents, and if we are seeing some bullish reaction, then I think this is a great chance to get into a new position. If we are then seeing an even larger pullback, then I would wait if we come back into this last supply zone, because as you can see, we had much resistance right here. And often if we are reaching this last highs and seeing some bullish reaction, then the chance is high that we can continue the bullish momentum. So I would definitely get into new Phantom right here if we are retesting this last supply zone, or I would also open a new medium or long-term trading position. If we are also using the Fibonacci tool for the latest swing right now, you can also see that the 61.8 is perfectly in combine with this last supply zone. So I think this is a really nice chance to get into new positions if we are seeing the pullback. Of course, the chance could be higher that we are seeing a bullish momentum into this last highs right here. Then I would definitely get into higher positions. But if we are seeing the pullback, I think it's a great chance. And if you're searching for an exchange to trade Phantom, you can use Blofin. Blofin has no KYC and very low trading fees. And with the link in the description, you get up to 20% bonus on top. So guys, thank you really much for watching. I wish you great profits at trading and see you in the next one.